Truck following me and I'm going to let him pass.
Clear travel 1. Clear travel 2 and remote's on.
Let that one four-wheeler through.
Looks good on everything.
He's already coming. In a hurry today.
Looks good on that grass line. Clear the grass line, pushing you out, and we have no issues with the tip. All back under you. Sir, up on the left.
Little silver Ford coming at you. That'll be the last one over the bridge. Alright, finishing up another wind blade today.
We're going to be all clear. Good line, trailer's coming down in. Tip's coming across the road. All clear.
I have one radio.
Copy, 1 radio. Troopers, thank you very much for your help today. Excellent job, everybody. Excellent job.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, you too. Maybe we'll see you on another one. Just finishing up another wind turbine blade here today. Just pulling into the last leg here. Unload it, stack it up.
Ships inside the gate. Clear, pulling you away from the building.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, yeah. At least for another week, right?
Right in there. Right
For another week, right?
More quick and walk in.
Alright, well, if you weren't on the live yesterday, this is how they back these things in and uncrane them and stack them up on this big pile here. This is where they stage them until they're ready to go up on the, I won't even call it a mountaintop, up on the hill. We're in New York. I don't call these mountains. I've been through the Rockies. These are just little hills that catch a little wind.
I just got to get the wheels around and we can start back.
Take the stuff down. If you are on the live and you hang out for a few minutes, a thumbs up do help. I appreciate it. Gonna jump out.
All right, wheels are coming.
Take my stuff down.
All right, we all clear that first crane. We got a good line. We're about 60 feet. We're about 20. And about 10. And then 5, 4, 3.
there it is, backed in now, and then these two big cranes here will drop down. They've got their hoists there. They'll hook up, flip this turbine blade up on its side, and then put it up on the stack with the rest of these. I'm sure the camera quality isn't that great on this, but you get the point. Now they'll just run around the truck here, bring the hoist over, the lift. Guys will hook everything up, and yeah, they'll get it unloaded. They'll pull that beam trailer out, and then we'll collapse it down to a legal length. It's usually, it depends on how quick they're moving. It's usually about a 5 to 10 minute process here to get this all hooked up and pulled off the trailer. And why not? You're doing a live. Here's, we'll give a little lesson here on what these silly things are on the front of cars for those of you who aren't truckers or work in transportation or have any idea what these are. So when you go by, you see these pilot cars here. We got our signs up and our lights, but some of them you'll see will have this silly yellow pole sticking way up in the air. So these sections will go up, and depending on which pole you have and how high the load is, we get that measured up. And then the top section here is what you call your whip. And this is what will make contact with bridges, wires, tree branches, and all that. You can see the top of it here is marked with usually some guy's tape. This one came with a piece on it. And this is actually my spare. I usually use a different one, but I hit something real hard yesterday and broke mine. But that right there is typically about 6 inches on most. So that gives us a good idea if we hit a wire down, you know, here or all the way down at the bottom, it's going to be 6 inches. So usually we are set 6 inches higher than the highest point of the load. That way we know how we need to maneuver, get around, whether it needs lifted, you know, just in general. That right there gives us the feel. Plus it's flexible, because when you hit wires and bridges, if it was stiff, it would snap off. Like if we were to hit something down on one of these sections here, these are fiberglass, so that would just break right off at, you know, pretty much any speed. But that's why we use flexible tips, and sometimes you'll see them moving in the air. But that is what we are doing, and sometimes you see us kind of all over the road, and it's not really because, well, no, I'd be lying. A lot of us are terrible drivers, but for the ones who are doing the job, we are checking for the highest point in the wire or where the load can clear. Kind of like if we're going through an intersection with street lights or stuff like that, some of the street lights are lower and sometimes they're higher on the opposite side of the road. So that's where we'll take whatever we're hauling and we'll move it over to the high spot. That way it'll clear and we don't tear nothing down, because that's kind of the whole point of us here, is to make sure that we don't tear anything down. These guys are still hooking this up and craning this up, and then we'll get this trailer all collapsed down to legal size so this guy can head back out to the port and load up another one of these. And my little storage compartment here in the back of my scummy pilot car van. But I'm going to throw you in here and get everything packed down. If you are on the live and you are watching, a thumbs up helps. Check out the channel, check out the vlogs. I got a lot more long form content on the channel, moving a bunch of different super loads, state police, all over the country. All my videos are, I've got videos in Texas and Colorado, Wisconsin, you name it. I don't have a video from every state, but I have been to every state outside of Washington and Louisiana. So those two are on my bucket list for next year. But we'll let these guys finish getting loaded up and they'll be ready to pull out any second now. Or minute now, I don't know.
Put it right over next to my van.
Yeah, we'll be chopped up for the last bit here.
Copy. Alrighty, on you.
And up it goes. And if you think it's cool here, you ought to see them hoisting these things up when they're installing them. That's even crazier. That's a way bigger crane at that point.
I'm pretty well scored. You give me about 5-10 feet. About there, we're out of the way of the crane.
Alright. Gonna leave the camera plugged in and we're gonna jump out here and get this trailer packed up and put away. Thumbs up if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it. And, check out the channel. Be back with you.
ourselves trying to get this up high enough to get that 9-inch fucking shim out of it. Come on back. I'm back. 5 hole, there's 4, 3, there's 2, give me 4 feet, 2 feet, give me 1, there's down. Come on back. Come on back. About 10 feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, give me 1. Take the pressure off, we'll give her a tug. Give her a tug. There she be.
Oh, that is it. All right. Done for another day until tomorrow. Now this guy went from 200 feet long to under 80 foot. Now let's see here. Yeah, so you can see these, all those middle sections there collapse inside of each other, and that's how they stretch those out to 200 feet long. And yeah, that's how they drive these monsters down the road. What'd be really cool is I've seen videos online of how they do them in other countries, and they mount them by where they typically would mount to the wind blade, and they can pick them straight up in the air to go around curves and stuff. So you gotta think it's sticking 250 feet straight up in the air, and oh, it's crazy. But if you have been here a minute or been watching, you know, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you want to, of course. I'm going to keep making these live videos here until I have time to get up. I got a whole camera full of a super load we did down to Florida with the state police in just about every state. It was like 17, 18 wide and 16 tall. It was a pretty massive building. And that's my other live. I actually got rear-ended by one of our state troopers on that one. He kind of just rode right into me at a stop sign. So that was exciting. And you kind of get used to the cops running behind you, and then you start to get sketchy again when they run into the back of your car. So gonna probably work on that vlog here the rest of the week. So if you guys are here, hit the thumbs up, check out the channel, and if you see anything you like the heavy haul stuff, the trucking, hit subscribe, and I'll be sure to keep putting them up there. All right, guys, I'll see you.